Climate change is a very urgent problem and we need to act now. We need to reduce our carbon emission as a society, and that's encouraging. You see that industries are moving towards more sustainable business models, and next to that we see new industries emerging. For example, carbon capture and storage, hydrogen, sustainable food production and agriculture. Those are all attractive growth opportunities, also investment opportunities for the future. AXA Investment Managers is a responsible asset manager that invests actively for the long term for our clients. AXA has the ambition to be the world's leading responsible investor, and part of that is our ambition with regard to climate. We aim to lead the transition towards a more sustainable economy. That doesn't mean just in our investments, it also means on how we manage our company as a business. Climate risk is a key risk for the whole world, and we as a company are committed to do our part to help manage that risk. As part of that, we are a member of the Net Zero Asset Manager Initiative, which means that we have pledged to become a net zero carbon investor by 2050. The asset management industry has significant power and influence, but it also comes with responsibility. The responsibility to help the world move to a more sustainable path. We do this through the allocation of capital, the choice of the companies that we invest in, and the engagement with those companies to make sure that they continue on the path to a lower carbon world.
So at AXA IM, we take a three-pillar approach to our ESG investing. The first pillar is to develop a very comprehensive database which covers ESG factors for all the companies that we invest in. There are thousands of those companies in that database. The second step is to decide what not to invest in, so we do exclude investments in certain activities. The third step is our engagement policies, which means we engage with companies and their management and try to understand how they're running their businesses and how their businesses can be sustainable in the future. A key element of the investment is monitoring it over time and continuously engaging with the company management. Our clients need to be sure that we're meeting those targets in terms of SDGs, and therefore our reporting to clients includes lots of key performance indicators which show that we are aligned to that particular ambition. Identifying climate leaders relies on doing a lot of research, so we use our ESG database to identify those companies that, for example, have the lowest carbon emissions, but we also focus on technology and the future. We're looking for those companies that will enable the transition to a low carbon future. That could be in the areas of renewable energy or electronic vehicles or battery production. The technological opportunities are moving very quickly. It's very exciting from an equity investment point of view to identify those technologies that will deliver this new, cleaner, low carbon future.
When we invest in companies, we seek a dialogue with the companies that we invest in. And through this engagement and the voting, we can encourage meaningful change with these companies. In our engagement, we focus significantly on climate issues because we believe that this is the #1 problem for the world today. AXA Investment Manager has the ambition to become and remain a benchmark as a responsible asset manager. That means that we need to continue to work on climate through greening our product range, through lowering the carbon footprint of our own business. But it also means that going forward, we need to extend beyond climate towards biodiversity, deforestation, clean water, and all those priorities that are important for a sustainable world.
We believe we've got a responsibility to help finance the energy transition and the transition to a more just and equal society. If we don't, there's no point in saving for the future if that future is not going to be a good place to live in. We believe we can have a better world, both from an environmental and social point of view, and a wealthier world through smart investment policies.